Letterboxd, but for albums. Buenas. Oh my god. Hi friends, welcome to another episode of Perdidos. I'm here with my friend Pochin. He is here to join us. Today, I'm here to talk about my Letterboxd, but for albums. Full disclaimer, this is my favorite albums of right now. Maybe I'll do an episode later with my favorite albums of all time, but for that, to make it all super, I don't know, I gotta sit and think about it. So we're gonna start off classic, and you're gonna be like, obviously, this is a really, a top 5 one, or top 4 one for everyone. Number 1 in my Letterboxd is Back to Black by Amy Winehouse. Obviously, Amy is one of the first artists that got me into songwriting. I'm in love with her individuality. She is so herself in all of her music. The way she dresses, the way she wears her hair, her eyeliner, it's just so iconic and inspiring. The way she played the guitar too, girl. I really loved the jazziness of it. It was actually the Dap Kings, which is what gave it that 50s, 60s sound. It just all falls so beautifully and it makes so much sense. I googled some fun facts, and she actually tested the album in her dad's taxi. I actually do that really frequently with my music. I play it from my speakers, I play it from my headphones, I play it for my friends, I play it in the car. It's just something that makes you really internalize and really process what it's gonna sound like and how people are gonna listen to your song. Because for me, I don't know, I kind of have to. Sometimes I'll record myself on my phone listening to my song to see what maybe people am I making sense? I don't know, what maybe people hear. I don't know what I'm saying. I have a special mention for Amy Winehouse. She's one of my top artists of all time. It's not on the album, but the song Halftime is a masterpiece. It talks about her love for music, and the first verse I think might be my favorite. Simple, sweet guitar humbled by the bass, and when the beat kicks in, everything falls into place. That's incredible. It's just a beautiful line and such a flawless way to describe your love for music without being literal or cringy or anything. I think she's awesome. Anyways, moving on to my next album. This is a really special one, and I've had it on repeat for 1 or 2 years. I could not believe I didn't know who she was. This is 9 Objects of Desire by Suzanne Vega. Suzanne Vega is I'm so obsessed with this woman, and I don't know how she's not more famous. Your dad probably knows who she is. The girl who sings the song that goes da 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 da, Tom's Diner. And Luca, if you've ever heard that song, it's beautiful. I had a lot of trouble picking a Suzanne Vega album. I was in between Solitude Standing and 9 Objects of Desire. I could go way deeper into these albums, but I'm deciding to do an overview so you guys can take some recs, and then we can dive deeper into it if you guys are interested. My favorite thing about this album is her willingness to play with sound. She literally explores every single different sound. She was probably feeling like exploring at the moment, and it just really makes sense. It just feels like her. She has all these different genres in the album that somehow fall into place so perfectly, and it sounds perfectly cohesive because I think it's just so true to her, and so true to her in the moment, that it just came out so nicely. Like I said about all of these albums, I can listen to them on repeat whenever. I'm not that kind of person that can sit down and listen to one full album, which is a little bit embarrassing because I'm a musician, but it's hard for me sometimes to concentrate and really really listen to an album for what it deserves. So this one was a really easy listen, and I listened to it all of the time. Suzanne Vega also helped me discover my kooky side, especially like in my music. She's kind of like all of her melodies and her instrumentation just sound just a little bit kooky, a little bit witchy, a little bit whimsy goth, if you will. I'm just obsessed with that. I recently was trying to explore how to get more specific with my sound and my vibe and my look, and this album definitely helped me discover that. So thankful for her. She's also just such a badass. Like, if you like look at her profile picture on her Instagram or her Spotify, it's just so iconic. She has like these blue like stripes on her hair. She's just like very like, ooh, y'all don't know what's coming, like that vibe. While I talk about songs being different and the album being cohesive, shout out to Harry Styles. I mean, contrary to popular belief, I think the album is perfectly cohesive. I think it is so entertaining, and if you think that an album all the songs have to sound a certain way and everything just has to sound like it belongs in the same album, that's boring. Personally, I think that's boring. Most of the time, when that is your goal and you really have a story and it's just like really, really, really thought out, super cool. But if you're just like making songs sound kind of remotely the same so that it can fit in one album, I personally don't like that. I'm very much like, these people validated to me that I don't have to make every song the same genre. I mean, hello, I make alternative pop music. Like, it's called pop for a reason. I think we need to explore different sounds in pop if you feel like it. Look at Billie Eilish, like, and Happier Than Ever. All of her different genres that she used. She even used like bossa nova. I think that was really cool and really smart and really surprising. So props to everyone who's brave and does whatever they want in the music and still makes it sound like a cohesive, beautiful piece of art. Special mention to Caramel by Suzanne Vega. This one is in this album. I'm obsessed with it. It's very like, she's like yearning for this love that she can't have. And the lyrics are just so, they're just so perfect. Next album I want to talk about is Older by George Michael. I think this was his last album before he passed. He really left us with a bang. My king. He just exuded coolness. He was just like the cool guy. And he was so cool because he was just like so authentically himself, and everyone sensed that. He's literally my hero. Like, anytime anyone asks me who my favorite artist is, hands down George Michael. I loved his voice. I love the way he carries himself. I wish I could have met him. This album is like sexy, fun, gut-wrenching. It's just, and it's also a really easy listen on the ears. There's nothing too crazy. It's just like the perfect album to put on like at 6 p.m. Candles lit, you have your friends over. It's just a really great time. He's father to me, father figure. I can be a father. It's also very 90s and like synthy and like, it's just like the 90s music that I really like. It's very laid back, relaxed, but also like gotta get up to get down. Like, special mention to Careless Whisper. I still think that is it's anytime you ask me what my favorite song is, the answer's probably gonna be Careless Whisper. I'm never gonna dance again. Because it's just so perfectly crafted. It's just like the perfect, Careless Whisper is a perfect pop song. Oh my God. Jesus, what a song. I can't even think about it because I'll start crying. I can't believe that came out of his brain, and thank God. Okay, my last Letterboxd album selection. Blue. I love Joni Mitchell. Joni Mitchell. I'm blue. Joni Mitchell. My favorite thing about Joni Mitchell, and especially this album, are the melodies. How did she even come up with these? I don't understand. Like, she is my melody queen. These melodies are so unpredictable. She captures I don't know how to say the word in it. Melancholia very beautifully. It's just, this album is nostalgia. Wow. I can't speak English. Nostalgia. There we go. I can sit there and like be like, my old man, he's a singer in the park. Because hopefully my man's is a musician. Where's my man's? My man's probably sings at the park or something. We don't need no piece of paper from the city hall, keeping us starting to know. Her lyricism, can we talk about it? Actually, I could do a whole video on Joni Mitchell and really study her and everything, because I can't do her. I can do her the respect that she, like, deserves. I can't do anyone the respect that they deserve. This is why I'm making it a short and sweet video, just giving you recs, giving you my favorite things about these albums. You know what? I'm gonna listen to this album before bed and cry. If I need... Oh, you know what song makes me cry? Chiquitita by ABBA. Yes. ABBA. ABBA! ABBA! Chiquitita, tell me what's wrong. I'll start crying. Because I start thinking about my mommy and my grandma, my abu. It's just like when I get sad and they're like, don't, you're so beautiful. Pick yourself back up. I love you so much. What's my favorite Joni Mitchell song? All of them? No, Clouds. I looked at clouds from both sides now. And I have a special mention section because, obviously, I was in my Sting era, like, a few weeks ago. I fucking love Sting. So, 10 Summer Tales by Sting. Ugh. Need I say more? Papota by Catriel y Paco Amoroso. Those guys mixed all the genres to ever exist. They got bossa in there. They got regular jazz, they got crazy jazz, they got rap, they got fucking crazy guitar solos, they got the trumpets, they got the saxophones, they got the camp. Oh my god, no one does camp better than these guys. They're so funny, like, intention, like, they mean to be funny, but it's like, just like comes out unintentionally. I don't know, they're perfect to me. Top 3 concerts I've gone to. Maybe my favorite concert I've gone to. Sue me. Also, their collab with Sting. Go listen to it. It's my new mantra. Because everything's got a solution, girl. Everything is... You are alright. This girl, I love her so much. I forgot her name. Florence something. She said, flirt with life. That's what I be doing, flirt with life. Azul by Zoe. Need I say more? Go listen to it. It's the best, like, chill indie rock album in Spanish. Any song by Gustavo Cerati also. Hi, any album by Gustavo Cerati. And my last one. This is actually French House. I'm obsessed with French House. But this album in particular is just perfect, and I can listen to it every single day of my life. It's called Recto Verso, or I don't know how you say it in French. I'm not even gonna try. Recto Verso, like in English. I don't know what any of the lyrics say. I don't care. I took 3 years of French. Je ne comprends pas. Je suis incompetent in French. Incredible album. I often do mat Pilates in my house as a punishment of not going to the gym. It's probably worse than the gym, so I put this Recto Verso album most of the time when I'm doing, and I just like burn incense, turn on the candles and everything, and it's just a beautiful time. Hello, this is me from the future editing. Joe and Bruno Major, I'm really sorry for not including you on this. I literally have listened to all of your albums on repeat. All of your albums. Decide, The Crooks. Oh my god, Joe, Joe, can we collab? Also, Bruno Major, I know all of your albums, and your concert was probably my favorite concert I've ever been to. So, this episode has come to an end. I hope you enjoyed my Letterboxd albums. Adios.